What is going on, everybody? Welcome to a Thursday night right here with your boy 4KD Ray for another great movie collection battle. Tonight, you guys, we got an all horror battle just for you. Something special tonight to end this Halloween season. Unfortunately, it's coming to an end for us. I know some people probably very upset about that. This is one of their favorite times of the year. I love it as well, but it must come to an end. So we're going to end it with a big bang before you get ready for your weekend and those big parties. And if you got kids and you're taking them trick-or-treating, I hope you enjoy it. Have a great time. But tonight, for at least about maybe an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes, we'll have your time. Tonight, we got MARTINEZJOE74 going up against ABSOLUTESUBLIME1. Like I said, all horror titles being pulled tonight. And we got someone new here tonight. He's usually been in the chat from week to week. Decided to come up here and do some vote counting. We got Blu-ray Nate joining us tonight. Welcome, welcome. Also returning, we got the horror queen herself, Miss Jess is here. Everybody's favorite counter. Thank you for being here, both of my vote counters and my great battle contestants. Thank you for wanting to come up here and give us this little special presentation tonight. I know you guys have been waiting all month for this. Before we get into the comments and do a roll call for everybody is here, anybody got anything they'd like to say before we get it started tonight?
No, just good luck.
Yeah, good luck to Jay.
Good luck to Joe. Let's have a spooky fun time.
Yeah, let's have a blast.
All right. In the chat, we got Who Me says hi, everyone, and hi, Jess and Joe. We got Eclectically Exalted. Video J81 is here. Real Gaming 94 says hello, everyone. Movie Hunter 2020 is here as well. Thank you for being here tonight. Tim Talks Talkie's making his return. Says this battle should be a spooky good time. Yes, it should. Chandler making his way back. We got My Killer Podcast here tonight. Thank you for being here tonight. Hope you enjoy the show. Jared Runners here saying hello to everyone. We got Jagoda Blue saying, what's going on, everyone? Another great battle about to start. Who else we got making their way in? We got Fernando Martinez. We got Mr. Rigby. Tiana Loves Movies is here. Thank you for being here, Tiana. We've got Movies and Sue making her return after last week's awesome battle. Says, hey, everyone, excited for this battle. We got Culture Trini says, let's get it. Let's go. What up, good people? Tony is here. Basement Blue says this will be great. The horror punk ready for some great horror titles to get pulled tonight. Marie is here rooting on both of these guys. We got Movies with Ryan says, hey, everyone, can't wait for this battle. Mizzy E says, hey, everyone. We got Chase Wilson, Dell on Movies, JRP. Don't want to mess up your name, but he says, I actually made it in time to see one of these live. Got to go MARTINEZJOE74 for the win. Uh-oh. I know ABSOLUTESUBLIME1 had a post earlier about everybody counting them out again.
I never have anybody voting for me. It's like usually 25% or under.
Yeah, wow. And that's what happened last time, and you won.
Well, actually, yeah, the only time I had a winning chance was against the one time that I lost. So,
yeah.
Oh, hey, you guys. Phil's here. Phil's Creepy Video says, hey, they're horror fans. Thank you for being here. We got Blu-ray Nate also in the comments. Mr. Rigby. Latula Moore is here. Secular Monk. Dell on Movies. Tierra Ray is here. Geriatric Geek. John Long. Jeff Overing. David Sanders. Triborough Gigolo is here. Thank you for being here, Triborough. All right, you guys, let's get into this battle because tonight we are going back for 9 rounds since this is a special presentation just for you all. We are taking it back to 9 rounds, so I know everybody's excited, ready to get into it. You guys, if you're not subscribed to anyone's YouTube channels, all links are down in the description, so please sub up to everyone who's here tonight. Great content coming out of all 4 channels. But nonetheless, if you guys are ready, we'll get into round number 1.
I'm ready.
All right. Round number 1 says, show the best vampire title in your collection. Show the best vampire title in your collection. Let's see which direction they go in with this one. Looks like Jay doesn't even have to get out of his chair.
I know, I was gonna say,
He's always so prepared with all these titles sitting in front of him.
Joe knows what I'm gonna pick.
That steel or that book that he wants, right? The one with the blood.
Yep.
Got Culture Trini saying Near Dark Dilated Entertainment says Vampire Kiss, AK Media Collector with Lost Boys. You go to Blue also likes Lost Boys without a doubt. Ooh, we got Real Game in 94 saying Vampire in Brooklyn. Tribro Gigolo says Bram Stoker's Dracula. Ooh, Dell on Movies going with Thirst.
Good one.
We got Pop Culture 33 says I like vampires. Video J81 says starting with a great question tonight. Tim says, man, so many amazing choices for this. I have a soft spot for 30 Days of Night, though. Secular Monk with Queen of the Damned showing some love for Aaliyah. Bigfoot Phil interview with a vampire or Lost Boys. All right. Both contestants are back ready to go, so let's get back into it. Round number 1 was show the best vampire title in your collection. 1, 2, 3. Show your titles, please.
You already knew, Joe.
I already knew because I want that steelbook. I'm waiting for you to sell it to me.
This is one of my
Didn't
rarest.
take long. Didn't take long.
Collection. With
This
the
is
blood.
my fate. Yeah, I want that steelbook so bad. You got to full screen that thing.
It is beautiful. I've been looking to get one for you for years. I never see it though, but I have a search thing on eBay where you can give you like an alert if it pops up, and it's never popped up. But,
I know.
Yeah.
I've never ever found that steelbook, and I want that thing so bad. Every time I see it, I just start drooling.
I mean, I love movies with a snowy setting, so this one has it in spades. The vampires are, mean, creepy. Ben Foster is awesome in this. So this definitely deserves a lot of love. I don't know if anybody's seen Blood Red Sky on Netflix. That's a good recent one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still need to watch that one. I heard good things.
One that I really like is The Hunger. That was my other choice that I was thinking about.
The Bowie?
Yeah, with Bowie.
That's a good one.
All right, you guys. So you know the deal with round number 1.
I knew
tied
that
it up 30 Days Night. So Bobby Boucher has the question for you guys. He says, best Scream Factory non-collector's edition Blu-ray.
Non-collector's edition.
Wow.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually pretty difficult.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking the same thing.
You're gonna have to look on the spine to see where it says like Scream or Shout Factory on there.
Scream Factory non-collector.
All right, we got Mr. Rigby. His question would have been best animated Halloween movie. That's a good one. Big Half says, I watched Bliss last night and Hunger is on deck. Culture Trini says, Nightbreed. We got Movie Hunter 2020 saying Daybreakers. Real Game in 94 saying, what's up? Brian goes blue. Ooh, Dilated People Entertainment says, good question. Yes, it is.
Billy, that's super tough.
Oh, yeah, that's a tough one. It took me a second to think about it. I had like 3 in my head that I could think of off the top of my head.
A couple good ones just came out Tuesday, didn't they? Non-collector's edition.
Mm-hmm. Right when I saw it, I said best Scream Factory. I saw the one I wanted right in front of me. Then I saw non-collectors. I'm like, damn, that's the wrong one.
Like that's what threw me off, because like they have just not the box sets, but just the regular. Yeah. That's throwing me for a loop.
It's a great question, Bobby.
You can take the forfeit. I don't mind.
I'm sure.
Ooh, that's a fancy one. The Babadook. It opens like a book. The slip cover.
Yeah, that would be a collector's edition too, right?
I don't think so.
I think that one, since it's an IFC, is just a regular release.
It's just a regular release.
Yeah, go ahead, pull it, Jay.
I'm thinking about it. It is a sweet slipcover.
It is a sweet slipcover.
You know what?
I'll say I have that.
I got it. I'm good. I was gonna go something that probably a lot of people might not have seen. Sentinel. How many people have seen the Sentinel? Great 70s horror movie.
I've seen that one. That's a great movie.
All right, I got it. I'm good.
All right, guys are ready. Question was Best Screen Factory non-collector's edition Blu-ray 1, 2, 3. Show us your titles.
Oh wait, hold on. He said Blu-ray.
We'll take anything.
Okay. Devil's Candy.
Ooh,
Devil's Candy.
Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Autopsy of Jane Doe.
The one right next to it was a Blu-ray, and I'm like, I almost pulled Devil Dolls, and I'm like, I'm gonna go Devil's Candy, but I didn't see Blu-ray. I'm like, damn it.
All right, you guys, we got Devil's Candy going against Autopsy of Jane Doe. Get your votes in. Jay Moves and Media said, who's seen the Black Phone trailer and what do you think?
Creepy. I dig it.
Yeah, it is very
Ethan
creepy.
Hawke and more horror.
Mm-hmm. Ethan Hawke does pretty good with horror. I like him.
Yeah. Sinister, Daybreakers.
I love him in Daybreakers. Another great vampire film.
I didn't like Daybreakers.
Horrible.
Ooh, I'm seeing a couple of no votes coming in. Got Geriatric Geek saying the Autopsy of Jane Doe. Tiana also going Autopsy of Jane Doe. Jeff Overing also saying Autopsy.
That was a really good question, though. Like, that one had me really thinking.
Question.
I feel like 90% of my Scream Factors are like the collector's edition ones.
I have a lot of the IFC ones, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. Like the Autopsy of Jane Doe, I have it with the slip, but
I've got Devil's Candy as well.
Yeah, I have the DVD. I found that at Bull Moose. I never upgraded to the Blu-ray yet.
I like that question now.
Yeah. Certain movies, if I find it cheap, I just buy it to check it out, and if I like it, I'll upgrade it.
Of course, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I gotta, before I used to blind buy so much. Now, I gotta wait for the sales. I gotta be a little bit more conscientious.
I'm the same way.
Burned too many times.
Well, same thing. Now, having a son now, I don't have that huge floating money that I used to. So before
I hear you.
Before I used to probably spend $500 to $600 a month on movies. Now it's a lot of thrifting.
Thank you, Jeff Overing. Blood Diner T-shirt.
Good shirt.
Well, I know I told you, Joe, I'm going to be in that same boat with you. So it's a lot of saving up.
Yeah.
David says, just starting collecting the collector's edition Screen Factories. Anywhere you can still get the slips.
I think it's Blu-ray-everything.com or it's something similar to that.
Yeah, or you could search eBay and stuff like that too. But yeah, Blu-ray everything or something like that.
I think Blu-rays for everyone.
Yeah, Blu-rays for everyone.
Yes.
Because I'm not a slip guy. I'm not a slip Nazi, but I needed one Disney 3D slip cover to have all of my Disney 3Ds with slip covers. So I just bought one there last week. But yeah, they have a lot of slip covers, but some of them are kind of pricey.
I'm ready.
On what they are.
I'm just getting my final count here.
Okay.
All right. No problem.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. So let's get the count. How many we got for Devil's Candy?
I've got 12.
Oh.
Ooh. And Autopsy of Jane Doe?
16.
16.
Lot of no votes.
Yeah, there was a lot of no votes this round.
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of odd pulls in this battle.
I like it. I dig it. Something different.
Yeah. It
All
gets
right.
people to start writing down titles to check them out.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Round 1 is down. You guys, it started off with a tie with 30 Days of Night.
I knew that.
Second question came in, and Absolute Sublime won Ticket with Autopsy of Jane Doe, garnering 16 of your votes versus Devil's Candy with 12. So he is up 1 round to none going into round number 2. So let's see if Martinez Joe can come right back and tie this thing up. Question is, show the goriest horror title in your collection. Show the goriest horror title in your collection.
This should be a good one.
Mm-hmm. They're going to dig deep.
I feel like there's a couple right in there. Let's see.
I don't know if I have what I pick. Good question.
I'm trying to think of what. I mean, do you go for like most effective gore or just the flat out most gore in a movie?
Mm-hmm. A lot of people are picking Dead Alive. Evil Dead remake.
Evil Dead.
Yeah, I see a lot of Evil Dead, Dead Alive.
Hostel.
Tim says, I want odd pulls left of the known stuff we see all the time. Got Video J81 says, 4K family, let's smash those likes. Yes, we got 103 here right now.
Wow.
So you guys, if you enjoyed tonight's content, definitely hit the like button. If you're new to the video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button because we are live every Thursday night with movie collection battles for your entertainment. KBH2 says, so many Kino titles to get.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Jerry. Jerry says, I thought the Terrifier was pretty damn gory.
Oh my gosh, that one scene. Ouch.
Oh yeah, the one scene.
Ooh.
I can't wait for Terrifier 2. It was supposed to come out last October. I want that steelbook.
It's a beautiful steelbook.
It is.
That was in my pile of maybe they'll pick something I can answer that with right here.
Oh yeah. Creepy clown movie.
All right, both contestants are back ready to go. Round number 2 says, show the goriest horror title in your collection. 1, 2, 3. Show your titles, please. All right, we got Dead Alive, and is that Faces of Death?
Faces of Death.
Wow, I haven't seen that in forever.
It was going to be that or Grotesque. This is complete torture porn, and this is super out of print. 275 bucks. It's $275 it sold on eBay for.
I was tempted to go this route, but it's not a winner for me on here.
No. Like I said,
Isn't Dead Alive out of print? That Blu-ray?
Yes.
Been out of print for a while. Hopefully they'll do a 4K transfer. I've heard rumors that that's going to happen, but
Peter Jackson said 2 years ago he was going to do 4Ks for that, Meet the Feebles, and Bad Case. And he said he was working on it, but then with the whole pandemic, it disappeared. You never heard about it again because everybody started selling their Dead Alive Blu-rays after that, trying to get top dollar before it came out. Except for you, because you even messaged me saying, "Oh, you think I should sell it?" I'm like, I would hold off.
Yeah, I still have the DVD of it too. I mean,
yeah,
it's when I was a kid, it blew me away. So
I have the DVD. I found the Blu-ray at a flea market for $3. I sold the Blu-ray and I kept the DVD.
I was able to find this for like $5, I think.
Yeah, I sold mine. I think it was like $65. I sold it, and
wow.
I paid $14 for Dead Alive on Amazon years ago. So I just decided I'm just gonna keep the DVD. It's not something I watch every single year, so it's not like I needed the Blu-ray.
What's the most expensive movie you've sold? Like you said, you sold this for 65.
65 was that one. The most for a single release, I think it would be that. I think it would be that one. That was the one I sold the most for, that I could think of off the top of my head.
I sold Godzilla vs. Biollante Blu-ray for 140.
Yeah.
People were selling for 300, and I was like, let me just undercut and get rid of this quickly. It was my least favorite Godzilla movie I've ever seen, but it's out of print for
when I went to Pittsburgh in the spring, I saw it at CD Warehouse. They had a brand new factory sealed one, but it was $180.
Wow.
Oh yeah, insane.
Pittsburgh, my least favorite drive ever.
It's a ride going through all that Amish country.
I mean, I'm in New Jersey. It took me like 7 hours to get there, and all the bridges, all the tunnels, and then all the traffic. It was a nightmare.
What I never realized is the bridge that brings you from New Jersey to Pittsburgh, that's the most expensive toll in the United States.
I believe it.
Because when I got the bill for that toll, I was like, what?
I see the Wicker Man wooden box set you got over there, Blu-ray Nate. The old Anchor Bay one.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
Oh yeah.
One of my pride and joys. I was working at Vintage Stock and somebody sold this to us, and I got it for $1.
Wow.
That's
nice.
cool.
Wow.
They didn't have like a listing for it in the computer or anything.
Oh man.
That was way back in the old Anchor Bay when Anchor Bay was king.
Yeah. I'm telling you, to this day, they don't make collector sets like they did back in the DVD days. Oh, the collector.
I've been saying that
DVD
forever.
set.
Like Blu-ray's got a long way to go to catch up to the DVD. Even look at the Nightmare on Elm Street set for Blu-ray compared to the DVD. I mean,
I love that box set.
beautiful.
Yep.
I'm still hoping
have it.
Scream Factory will release it, even though there's that rumor they shot it down. But here's the hope.
Yeah, I've never upgraded that set. I still have it on DVD just because I love that set. I won't even buy the Blu-ray set because I'm just
ready.
waiting.
Me too.
All right, let's get it in. Dead Alive?
23.
23. And Faces of Death.
14.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, I thought the Faces of Death had it because I was like, that's all I saw was Faces of Death. And
Like I said, not a lot of people have seen it. I decided I was going to go real life.
Yeah, I always mixed up Faces and Traces, but yeah, I knew the one was the real stuff.
Yeah, Traces of Death is more stuff taken off of the internet. I have, like I said, I have three or four volumes of the Traces ones.
Central Jersey represent. We got a couple Jersey people in here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tim says Blu-ray will never match the DVD days for things like collector's edition. Even menus on Blu-ray don't have the effort put into them that much of DVD did.
I mean, you look at that Wicker Man set. When are we ever going to get like a wooden box set on Blu-ray?
No.
Right?
You see them. I was going to say, you see the wooden box ones, but it's all overseas.
Yeah.
I know they made that Saving Private Ryan one. That was a wooden one.
All right, you guys, going into round number 3, we got Absolute Sublime 1 up, 2 rounds to none on Martinez Joe. See where round 3 can take us. Question says, show the cheesiest B title in your collection. Show the cheesiest B title in your collection.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
so it has to start with the letter B or just like B?
Just like a B grade horror movie.
Oh, B grade. Okay.
I'm excited to see this one.
Is Killer Clowns 2 on the nose?
Last time you picked that one, you won.
Well, then you're telling me I should pick it again, is what you're saying.
Chigoda Blue 7 says, I found some stuff in Virgin County. There's like 2 mom and pop shops there.
Wow. Yo, message me on that. I'm not far from Bergen County.
Bigfoot Phil says Gulf Coast is the best coast. Maybe for beaches. Geriatric Geek says, laugh out loud. This will be 3/4 of my collection. Wow. We got Triborough Gigolo saying Blood Rain. AK Media Collector says, I don't know if I would go Sharknado Steelbook or something like Sharktopus. DVD is poor quality compared to Blue. Well, that's a no-brainer. Bride of Chucky says Mid-Level Media.
That Chucky TV show is pretty good, though.
It actually is.
Mm-hmm. I really like it.
I haven't seen the newest episode yet, but I like the last one.
Yeah, it's really good.
Video J81 says, have you all seen Night of the Comet, real 80s cheese?
Love it.
Great.
Oh, Tiana says, just started following Blu-ray Nate.
Hey, thanks.
Somebody pick Sharknado, please, says Secular Monk. Tim says, Birdemic. That would be an easy B movie choice.
Oh, yeah.
All right, looks like both collectors are ready to go. Round number 3 says, show the cheesiest B title in your collection. 1, 2, 3, show us your titles. Sharknado collection versus Blood Diner.
Gotta represent the shirt.
I was really hoping you'd pick that when I saw your shirt.
That's one of my all-time favorite movies.
Okay, here we go.
Uncle Anwar in the jar, come on.
Oh, yeah.
The ending is insane. If you guys haven't seen Blood Diner and you like cheesy horror movies, definitely check this one out.
That is some cheese. I could have pulled pretty much any Vinegar Syndrome title and it would have been cheese.
Listen, Vinegar Syndrome, best slipcovers in the game. Not always the best movies though for me. I blind bought too many movies and got burned from them.
I like a lot of Vinegar Syndrome. So does Marie. Some of them are super, super cheesy. I am so excited that I got the notification today that my Ticks shipped. The Blu-ray.
I'm happy for that. It's funny. I should have, everybody was going crazy. I got the Ticks Blu-ray out of print, but I'm gonna actually keep that one.
I wanted that, and then I saw somebody selling the bootleg out of South America, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait. And then the day before, I was talking with Jess and Down to Movie, and I'm like, Teaching Mrs. Tingle and Ticks are 2 movies I'm looking for on Blu-ray. And then the next day, Vinegar Syndrome announces Ticks, and I bought the collector's limited edition, and I bought the standard slip edition, so I can have both editions of the film, both editions that they were selling.
Ticks is a super cheesy, fun one for sure.
Oh yeah, if I had it, I would have pulled that right now.
I do have it, but I was wearing the shirt. I had to do it. Here's a funny story. I did like a review of Blood Diner on my channel, like, I don't know, 10 years ago. And one of the actors in here actually messaged me, invited me to his club in California. And I was like, I'm in New Jersey. That's a bit of a trek, but I thought that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. You can't go wrong with Tara Reid. Come on. Nice.
Can you, though?
No. Nice out of print steelbook. I want to meet her. She's in at the Rhode Island Comic Con.
Yeah, I saw the what is the cameo thing, right, from her?
Yeah. I had a bunch. I had right after the Pittsburgh. It was like almost like 13 people. Miss Jess being one of them. Miss Jess, Down to Movie, J2H, Megapodtastic, a bunch of people. Louis Switcher, X Dean, all donated and bought that cameo for her to do for my intro. And
nice.
Lewis and X Dean messaged me and said, hey, I'm going to send you a link, but we have to be live on Instagram because I want to watch you watch it for the first time. And it totally blew me away. But, oh yeah, Physical Media Man, a bunch of people. Like I said, a bunch of YouTubers. And Jess, before she was a YouTuber. Movie Holic was another one that donated for that. But like I said, I was blown away that so many people all, got together to do that for me.
That's very cool, very generous, and a great sense of community there too.
Oh yeah.
I say this all the time. I've had a lot of great opportunities on here. I've received review copies, early screening, stuff like that. But the thing that really makes it the best is making real friends on here.
Yeah. I've said that since day one when like I said, 4 years ago, when for 6 years you bothered me to make YouTube, and I finally started doing it. But I've had companies reach out to me for review. I'm a huge Arrow fan, and I had MVD reach out to me, and I turned it all down because I don't want review copies. I don't care if I make money off of YouTube. Any money I make off of YouTube is going back into to do raffles and stuff like that for
Blood Diner somewhere.
For people that watch my videos. But I do it for the community and for the friends I've made. I've always said my best friends are all from YouTube and Instagram. So that's all that matters to me. I just like, the fun that I have from doing this.
Well, that's the thing. I think too many people, I've talked to people on here that have gone into the mindset of doing this to try to make money, make it a career or a living, but you got to do it for the fun.
Yeah, if you're not having fun, it's not worth doing it. You know, that's
I agree.
all that's ever mattered to me.
All right, you guys. Counts are in. Let's see if Martinez Joe can get on the board in round number 3. How many did we get for Sharknado?
26.
That's
26.
the winner.
And
Yeah.
Blood Diner?
17.
I don't think as many people have seen Blood Diner.
Yeah, that's a very, very good movie. I have it. I love that movie.
How many Sharknado movies are there now? Like 8?
Six. There's 6 Sharknados.
All right, you guys, there you have it. Martinez Joe is on the board. He is down 2 rounds to 1. Going into round number 4, he garnered 26 of your votes with his Sharknado collection, up against Jay's Blood Diner with 17 of your votes. So let's get into round number 4. Let's see if he can tie this thing up. Remember, we are going 9 rounds tonight.
And we've got 97 people in here. More people need to vote.
Huh.
Yeah,
I see 100.
yeah,
100.
I'm seeing 101 now.
Mm-hmm.
So
101.
yes, if you can vote, we definitely want you in here voting.
If you've got fingers,
I just
want
think
your
people
vote.
don't know what the picks are. They're not familiar, so they're not voting.
Yeah. All right.
Go get yourself
Hey,
a
as long as you
Blood
guys
Diner
are having a good time and hit that like button.
Yep.
All right, round number 4. Let's get into it. Question is, show the scariest title in your collection. Show the scariest title.
That's so
in your collection.
subjective.
Uh-huh.
I feel like this is going to be another one people haven't seen, really.
But you know what? A lot of times they don't mind it. There's a lot of people in the chat that want to see stuff that haven't gotten pulled or what quickly comes to most people's heads.
I love
feel like
voting for the deep
This is the
cuts.
movie that scared me the most as a kid, and nothing's really scared me like that since.
Thank you, KBH27 says like the video as well. Mr. Rigby says The Exorcist. I would never watch that again. Yeah, it doesn't matter how many times I've seen it. That movie still creeps me out. It's eerily weird. Rafa Ram says, how's your online purchases? I don't think anybody's is going very good these days. Says Rosemary's Baby or Pet Cemetery. Brian Goes Blue says, quick Joe, show off any of the Mary-Kate and Ashley movies.
I got a ton of them.
Ooh, we got a Fire in the Sky, Stir of Echoes. Tim says, first Evil Dead made me see trees in a different way. That is one well done, effective horror movie. The Entity. Ooh, I like The Witch. As a kid, Fantasia, yes, the Disney one freaked me out. Oh, a little love for Exorcism of Emily Rose. Haven't seen that one in quite some time.
That's a
That's a
great
good
movie.
one.
Yeah, that
The
creeped me
Ring.
out.
That one scared me.
I already know what Jay's picking.
I talk about
Poltergeist when the dad was tearing off his face.
every year.
Jeff says, I would watch The Exorcist, then I watched it 5 times after that. I must be weird.
I dig it.
If you remember the video I did for you, you should know what title I'm gonna pick.
My memory's terrible, but I
know.
think I know it.
Ooh, The Grudge, Conjuring 2, Host. Wow. All right, some
That was a
great
good
titles.
movie.
All right, so one more time. Round number 4 says, show the scariest title in your collections. 1, 2, 3, show your titles. Fire in the Sky versus The Strangers.
Great pick.
Wow.
Me, anything that can really happen in real life scares the hell out of me.
Aliens can happen in real life.
Uh-oh, Video J81 loves to hear that.
Like I said, Fire in the Sky. I was thinking about pulling it just because I knew you were going to, just to block you. But
Dude, I watched that when I was 14. I couldn't watch it again when he pulled through the ship and then in the operating table. I literally couldn't watch that for a decade. Nightmares for years.
I saw that movie in theaters, and that movie freaked me out.
I remember I was a little kid sneaking downstairs to watch HBO at night when my parents were asleep, and that's what came on and just wrecked me.
I want to say I saw it in theaters. I think it was at the Dollar Movie.
Yeah, I saw it in theaters when it came out. I didn't know what it was. It was just something I went to go see, and it freaked me out. To this day, there's a horror movie that I don't know what it is, and I saw it when I was way too young. It was on a double feature with, I think it's They Call Me Bruce. It was They Call Me Bruce and something else that they did as a double feature of these kids that were in like a mausoleum that they had to make stay throughout the whole entire night.
One Dark Night?
Maybe. To this day, I've never figured out what that movie is. And I saw it in theaters and it creeped me out. I think I was like 12. And I snuck into that rated R movie and I'm like, and to this day, I've watched so many horror movies that I've never seen it. One Dark Night. I got to write that down.
Could be One Dark Night.
I'll check it out.
I feel like I have it in a pile over here. Here it is right here. I just picked up a pile and went right to that movie.
Yeah. KBH27 also says One Dark Night.
Yeah. I have to check it out. Like I said, it came out in theaters around the same time as They Call Me Bruce.
Maybe not, because I think this was earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Culture Trini saying, yep, it's One Dark Night.
I'll check it out.
But that was my first thing that came to mind.
Like I said, this is the perfect time to ask because I've been trying to figure out what that movie is since I was 12 years old.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's hard to get to go against The Strangers, though. That is like a huge favorite for sure.
Yeah, like I said, that movie, any movie that can happen in real life, and to me, any kind of home invasion film, because it's, The Strangers is based on a true story. They made that, and they made the movie Cabin 28, and to me, both movies are creepy.
This is essentially, it's very similar story. I actually prefer them over Strangers, but I feel like not as many people know this one's a French film.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Music Girl 67 says you can see One Dark Night for free in its entirety here on YouTube.
Thank you. I'll be checking that out.
Secular Monk says, what team's jersey is Blu-ray Nate wearing? Is that a Jazz jersey? Yes,
yep, they're playing in Houston right now, so I gotta rep them.
Nice.
I'm ready.
Me too.
All right. All counts are in. How many did we get for Fire in the Sky?
18.
And Strangers?
32.
Woof.
All right. There you have it. Martinez Joe has tied this thing up in round number 4. It is 2-2. Congratulations on bringing this thing back. We got a battle on our hands tonight. Mm-hmm. Got Tim Talks Talk. He says, I think my spider fear also makes me dread the movie Arachnophobia. I only seen it once and it's hard to return to it.
I can't do Willard because I hate rats. That's my kryptonite.
Arachnophobia and Kingdom of Spiders both give me the itches.
No. Willard, Ben, and the last scene of the first Creep Show. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. No. Right when I see that white room, that's it. It's like, stop. I'm done.
All right. Let's see. Secular Monk says, I can't watch any version of it because of my fear of clowns.
I love clown movies.
Yeah.
You know what's wild? I watched the original It miniseries when I was a kid. And I don't know, it didn't really scare me. But watching like the It movies now, chapter 1 and 2, I couldn't imagine watching those like being 7 or 8. Like, those are terrifying for like a little kid.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, let's get into round number 5. Oh, what do we got?
I said a clown movie that I really like. Vulgar.
All right, you guys, if you haven't checked it out, there you go.
Yeah, if you've never checked that one out, check that one out.
And if you like Terrifier, check out All Hallows Eve, Art the Clown's first movie.
That's a really good one.
Great Halloween horror anthology movie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, some great titles for your weekend enjoyment through this. Finish out your Halloween season. All right, so let's get into round number 5. Let's see who can break this tie. Question is, show a horror title that involves an animal. Show a horror title that involves an animal.
That's not Jaws.
Or Cujo.
That's not Jaws or Cujo. We'll go with that.
Mr. Rigby says 105 in the chat with the pumpkin emoji. Marie says Last Creep Show is hard to watch. I agree with Joe. Tim says, I like 8-legged freaks, but I think because the spiders are large and unrealistic, it doesn't make me squirm. Mid-Level Media says, shout out to that It 1990 Steelbook behind Jess.
Right there. That
The
one.
beauty.
So to my 2 vote counters, was one movie everyone should watch this weekend?
Trick or Treat, if you haven't seen it, of course, I will always say that.
Halloween 3, come on.
Yeah, Halloween 3. I mean, those are staples. You could probably skip Halloween Kills, though.
Another clown movie, Haunt.
Yep, that's an okay one.
That's a great one.
It's an okay one.
An amazing one.
I think it was oversold to me. That's why I just think it was okay.
But I'm with you on Halloween Kills.
Yay.
Chigo the Blue says I've been watching Halloween movies, and my horror confession is I like Halloween 2018 more than Halloween 1 through 5.
Oof.
Some of those maybe. Not I wouldn't lump them all in, but
I definitely liked Halloween 2018 a lot more than most people seem to.
Ooh, Video J81 says Night of the Scarecrow. Check it out on YouTube. Horror Punk says Satan's Little Helper.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good
Tiana
one.
says Trick or Treat is her Saturday night movie. And we got Eternal Melancholy says, hi, 4KD Ray. Who's winning? Right now, we are tied up 2 rounds to 2. Absolute Sublime 1 took rounds number 1 and 2. Martinez Joe came back in rounds 3 and 4 to tie it up. So here we are looking to see who's going to break this tie.
What was the question again, just to make sure?
Question was
Animal Attack movie?
Yes.
Oh,
show
yeah.
a horror title that involves an animal.
Okay.
Brian Goes Blue says, Jess, I disagree with you on Haunt. It is amazing. Coco Dutch says, saving Trick or Treat for Halloween night. Jess and I share the same love for Sam.
Yes, we do.
AK Media Collector, I finally saw Halloween 3 this month as a secret movie series at Cinemark. Nice. Theaters.
That'd be cool to see in theaters.
I had forgot all about Scream going back to theaters. I really did want to go see that when it came. Says, is the monster in Deep Rising an animal? If so, that's my vote. Joe Blue says, I just saw
one.
Yeah. I'd pick Lake Placid just to be different.
Oh, yeah. It's a good one.
Was thinking about that.
Go to Blue says, I just saw Overlord this week. Enjoyable zombie movie. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. That was a blind buy for me.
It was fun.
Cujo.
KBH just says, title, not horror. Well, it's an all horror battle. They know. Pet Cemetery 89. Jeff Overing says, I have a Sam doll right next to me right now.
Hold on. So do I.
I love it.
Somebody wants to know if you have a Sam costume as well.
Yes, I do. That's my costume for Sunday.
You posted that, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Video J81 says, have you guys seen Jeepers Creepers Reborn teaser? Oh, I haven't seen that.
I actually like the second Jeepers Creepers more than the first one.
I do too.
Me too.
I do not.
And I think it's because Justin Long annoys me in the first one. I'm like,
The third one is just terrible. Should have just been called The
oh,
Truck.
I'm sure.
Tim Talks Talkie says Sam has basically worked himself into becoming one of the horror icons after only one movie. He's so cute, though.
Mm-hmm.
Probably got the most merch of anybody at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I actually have 3 Sams. I have that big one.
Shout
And
out to
2 little ones.
Tiana with the $13.99 donation. She says it's Jeepers Creepers worth a watch. I've never seen it before.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't watch part 3.
Just watch the first 2, Tiana.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But like you said, I do enjoy the fun factor of 2 a little more than 1.
You know what? I'm gonna switch up my pick real quick.
Okay.
Sitting right in front of me. I'm a big dummy.
I keep on going back and forth.
I have like 4 different ones over here. I was like, should I do this? But
I'll tell you what I was gonna pick, but I could not find it to save my life.
go ahead.
Shout out Video J81 with the $5 dono coming in. Salute to you, sir. Thank you. Hope you enjoying tonight's battle. I know you love the horror titles. You're a horror guy and a sci-fi guy, so thank you for tuning in tonight. You could be doing anything else with your time, but here you are enjoying this Thursday night collection battle between MARTINEZJOE74 and ABSOLUTESUBLIME1. So thank you. This time is something that you just can't get back. So we thank you for being here. All right. Are we ready to go?
Yep.
All right. Round number 5 says show a title that involves a animal. 1, 2, 3. Show us your titles. The Fly Collection versus Lake Placid.
I was tempted to pick Lake Placid, but these are the runners up for me. Ticks, Black Sheep, which I'm sure probably nobody knows, and then Day of the Animals.
The one I wanted to pick was Man's Best Friend. And
that would have been a good one.
I've got that somewhere too.
I was looking all over. I'm like, I can't find it. My M's are too big. Give me an hour. Because the first movie I was going to pick, because I heard animal, and I thought creature in my head, and I was going to pick the Tremors collection. I'm like, wait, that's not an animal.
It's was it cryptid or something like that?
Yeah.
You know, I had Ticks ready to go. Day of the Animals was going back and forth, and Fly was sitting right in front of me. He's like, what am I doing? I gotta pick the Fly.
Can't go wrong with any kind of killer crocodiles.
I didn't like Crawl that much. I like the effects of it. I like the actor, but it was just so you can only suspend disbelief so much. They're getting their legs broken. They're still out the Crocs. Like, come on.
I enjoyed it. It was better than what I initially thought it would be. So I did enjoy it, but I have not went back to watch it again. I brought it because everybody was saying how good it was, and I knew I wanted to see it. So, but I just haven't felt the need to ever go back and watch it.
I was the same way. It was a good one-time watch, but I wasn't the biggest fan to watch it again. The one that I liked is Killer Crocodile that Severin released. If you've never seen,
I haven't seen that one. It's worth the getting.
Yeah, I have it. Hold on.
A couple Australian ones that I never hear anybody talk about. Well, Rogue got a lot of publicity and hype, but Black Water. If you like killer crocodile kind of movies, Black Water is a good one to check it out.
If you like killer crocodile kind of movies, I have this one. It's right here. This is Killer Crocodile from Severin, and then it comes with Killer Crocodile 2 as well. This is the limited edition with the slipcover. With the slip, I think the slip is limited to 3,000. But it's a good 70s crocodile film. I really enjoy that one.
Nice,
baby. Mr. Rigby.
Shout out to Mr. Rigby with the $20 donation. Since everyone else is donating, happy Halloween to everybody. Yes, have a safe and happy Halloween. Watch your 12, Halloween. Watch your 6.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to the 105 people that are here enjoying tonight's battle. Thank you guys for being here. This 49 minutes into the battle. Right now, we are tied up 2-2 in round number 5. We got Martinez Joe with Lake Placid and Absolute Sublime 1 with the Fly Collection. And we are tied up. So let's see who's going to break this tie tonight.
I don't know. Might be a tie.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm good.
All right. How many do we have for Lake Placid?
25.
And Fly Collection.
24, and I counted 3 times.
Wow.
Wow. Super duper close.
Yeah, because there's a lot of them. Like, I like the Lake Placid, but I'm picking the Fly, or like the Fly, but it's not a movie, so I'm like, just pick one.
Yeah. There are a lot that mention both, and that throws it off.
Yeah, you got to read the whole thing.
Well, someone just voted for the Fly, which would have made it 25, but we already.
Wow. So there you have it, you guys. Round number 5. Martinez Joe takes it by 1 vote with Lake Placid. So he is up 3 rounds to 2. Awesome job bringing this thing back into your favor.
Hey.
And real quick, before we get into round number 6, we got a question from David Sanders. He said, what's everyone's favorite Halloween horror pickup from this month?
Oh. The one that I like, and I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know how good it's going to be. Oh, yeah, you like Mungo?
Lake Mungo.
Beautiful.
It's UK release, but it's region free.
Yeah.
If you like found footage movies, it's one of the best.
Mine has not got here yet, but it's my ticks. It's my ticks from Vinegar Syndrome. That, like I said, it just went out today. So hopefully I have it by the weekend.
Mine is the Friday the 13th box set I got for $80.
Great deal.
Nice,
Amazon?
Great deal, yes.
Yeah, on that Amazon, $80. Yeah, that would be mine.
I feel like most people would pick like the Halloween 4Ks. It's just like Instagram's just flooded with that. And then screen 4K.
Even with getting the 4Ks, I finally got my hands on the 15-disc Halloween box set just yesterday.
Nice.
Nice.
I finally probably trying to dip in price now.
I was going to say, I almost bought one on, I think it was on Let Go. Somebody had one on Let Go for $200, and I was so close to buying that thing, the 15-disc set. Because I'm like, that thing was going for a good chunk of change. I remember passing on it when it was like $300. When I saw it for I think it was $220 shipped. I almost bought it. I remember back in the day trying to buy it from Spider Geek when he had it for $100, and and it sold too quick.
Wow.
Well, if he's got it, he'll sell it again. Don't worry.
Shout out to James Moyner with the $9.99. Wow. Don't know. Grab your pencil and paper and write these down. He said some good horror not talked about. Naked Jungle, Murder in the Rogue Murder, and the good version of Haunting, not the trash remake with Liam Neeson.
I'm with you.
Jot those titles down, you guys.
I don't know why that was part of the Paramount Presents line. That was like the only title that didn't fit for it.
That movie is so popular, though. Like, I worked at Vintage Stock, and we always sold out of that every Halloween. The Liam Neeson Haunting. I don't know why.
I don't think people know it's a remake, though.
Yeah.
Interesting. Definitely got to check this list out. Thank you for that, James Moyner. Thank you for the $9.99, and thank you for giving us some great titles to add to our watch list for this weekend.
Naked Jungle is one I always really liked.
I saw somebody mention the Night House. I've heard great things about that one. I want to check that out.
Night House, yeah. I just got that coming in. It's coming in the mail tomorrow. So I want to check that one out. I'll be checking that out this weekend.
All right, Jay. Got to bring it with this one.
I thought the Fly was a winner, but
yeah,
it would have been a tie, but there is 2 votes that came in after, or you would have won.
I would have won. Would have.
Come on, you guys. We got to vote. Vote early. Vote early. Get in here. Vote early. All right.
They're waiting for the votes to come in.
Round number 6 is a very easy one for you. It's in your favor, Jay. Show the best slasher title that is not Halloween 78.
I feel like this is such a homer pick here. Like I pick this. I feel like every time I'm in a battle.
Oh. All right.
Don't tell me you're gonna pick Friday the 13th.
I feel like,
yeah.
Let's not pick that one. How about
I was
that?
gonna say. Is Aaron here? What happened?
Right. I thought the same thing as soon as it fell.
I got a bootleg setup here.
I'm gonna go obscure with this one. I'm not gonna pick any of the big ones.
Nice. Right. Eternal Melancholy has a question. He says, question to all, what's the oldest movie you own by year of movie, not how long you owned it?
Oh.
By
I got some
year of
silent
movie?
films.
Yeah, I would say my favorite, I Married a Witch. It's like early 30s, 40s. I don't know, but that's probably that one.
I have Haxon on Blu-ray, the Criterion, and that one is like 20s maybe.
Yeah, I've got that one.
Or
I need that one.
A DVD of Trip to the Moon, and that one's like the 1900s. So.
Yeah.
Ooh, Brian Goes Blue says, pick an obscure one like The Forest, but something better than that.
Forest is
Would
terrible.
this count as a slasher?
American Mary?
Yeah.
It's a good movie. Their best movie. Like, I feel like, I don't know, if I pick House and Sorority Row or Tourist Trap, I don't think a lot of people are going to really know it and pick it.
You never know.
Well,
they might vote for the remake of House and Sorority Row.
Not nearly as good. That's true. I feel like the remakes for like My Bloody Valentine too. More people know that, unfortunately, than the original.
Mm-hmm.
Tim says Scream, but it feels like a generic pick. Maniac Cop counts as a slasher, right?
Those are getting the 4Ks, right? The Maniac Cop ones?
Yes, those are out. I think Vampire Criterion believe 1932, and then March of the Wooden Soldier 1934 says should go to Blue. You guys are coming with some old stuff. Crunch But Steak says Madman 1981 is dumpster juice. Tiana loves movies with Serial Mom.
Serial Mom is good.
Secular Monk says pick Rubber, Killer Tire for the win. Got Sleepaway Camp. Ray Lee's movie says The Lost World 1925 is the oldest one in his collection.
I picked Sleepaway Camp when I had this question and I lost.
Well, I'm doing it. I don't care.
It all depends on what Joe picks.
I was going to say, does anybody know this movie? The Cold Prey movies?
Cold Prey.
Mm-mm.
They're Dutch. Check it out.
Oh, Mike Clayton says, loving the shirt, Miss Jess. Deftones.
Thank you. Thanks.
Deadpool fan says, did you see they have a sci-fi remake of Slumber Party Massacre?
Yes, I've seen it. I liked it. I really liked it. It's enjoyable. If it came out like on Tuesday with like a DVD, I would buy it.
Well, I tell you what, this week coming up, very lackluster.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm eager to see what creative content everyone's going to come out for next week's pickups. Will we see more mail days? Will we see the Dollar Tree hauls? Big lots? Shout out to James Moyner with the $4.99. He says, Phantom of the Rue Morgue. I was wrong about the title before. It is from 1954. I wanted to correct that. Thank you, sir.
Hey, Jay, what are you going? More well-known or obscure?
More well-known. I was just thinking, like, they're not going to know a lot of, like, Tourist Trap, House and Sorority Row, Cold Prey.
Okay. If you're going well-known, I'm going to go well-known.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, so both battlers are back, ready to go.
Yeah.
Question in round number 6 was, show the best slasher title that is not Halloween 1978. 1, 2, 3. Show us your titles, guys.
That's a good one.
Sleepaway Camp versus a ton of Texas Chainsaw Massacres.
I have to say, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like, the original is probably like my 3rd favorite in the franchise.
Yes. Like I said, I was actually going to go with Bay of Blood.
Yeah,
Mario
that was
Bava.
very influential. Influenced Friday the 13th.
Influenced Friday the 13th, and it's considered one of the first slashers ever made. And I love this movie. I just got mid-level by this. I love that movie. That was the movie I was going to go with.
I can't forget about the ending to it. Just nightmares. Felissa Rose, and then the reveal.
Yeah.
I watched that way too young, and it scared me.
Yeah.
I think you have this one too, Joe, the recalled Red Cross edition. I was able to get this signed up by a bunch of people involved in the film, including Felissa Rose. She still does conventions consistently.
Which big chain is doing early Black Friday sale starting 11/5? Walmart is starting early.
I got mine at Ames for $20 when it came out.
I don't think I've heard that since
Caldor. Yeah, I haven't heard that in a long time.
Ames, Caldor.
Yeah, I bought it at Ames. I think it was like a year. It was the right when it came out. I bought it right before they pulled it off the shelves. I bought it for $20.
It's a good deal.
Oh yeah.
Bless you.
Secular Monk wants to know, is anyone else pre-ordering Shang-Chi Steelbook?
No.
I think people are getting tired of this pre-ordering stuff.
Hasn't been working out well either.
Mine all come dented.
I had to send back my Underworld set.
Oh, wow.
A cut right on the front.
Well, like I said, I was mad because I got the Clockwork Orange Steelbook that went out of print real fast. I got another Steelbook that went out of print really fast, but what's that? 3 from Hell that you can trip over them at Best Buy. That one came in a box. I'm like, the one that you can trip over at Best Buy because they have like 15 copies at every store. That one comes in the box, but the ones that went out of print the day that they came out all came in bubble mailers, and I got lucky that none of them came damaged. Because I remember when I first bought the Saw Steelbook, mine came U-shaped. I went to the store and no place had it. I got lucky that Movie Hunter found me one in upstate New York and shipped it to me.
Nice. David Sanders said, I did pre-order that nice Hacksaw Ridge Steel with the clear cover artwork.
That's a nice one.
Tony Movies and More says, many people consider this opinion blasphemous, but I like the remake of Texas Chainsaw better than the original. So do I.
Me too, Tony.
I agree with that one.
I think the original is actually probably like the 4th my favorite. The remake, Texas Chainsaw Massacre Beginning, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, maybe even 3.
I was gonna say my favorite Texas Chainsaw Massacre is 2. Here's the
same here.
Yeah, it is the better one
with the nice slip cover.
The first one's influential, but it just doesn't hold up for me.
Yeah.
I like the first one because it was pretty much the first one I ever saw, and it creeped me out. So I collect different steelbooks of that movie. If I find steelbooks for them, I buy them.
I still have that old DVD steelbook for it.
Yeah, two of the ones I have are DVDs. This one I got in Pittsburgh when I went to Ide's Warehouse, and then this one Miss Jessica sent it to me.
Yeah, that was one of the earlier steelbooks I ever got on like DVD.
Yeah, so I got both of those, and then I have the other 2. Like I said, these are still two. Both of these are still sealed up. I never even opened these.
I want to get the little truck for it.
Yeah, the truck set.
Yeah.
I've never found that yet. If I find it one day, I'll buy it.
I'm ready.
Ooh, Culture Trinity says Amazon sent my Underworld set in a bubble mailer.
Same.
Wow.
I was like, come on. It's a box set. You can't shove it in there.
When I bought the Omen set, I got it in a bubble mailer, and I was shocked that it came mint.
Dude, the old Omen set might be like the worst like horror Blu-ray box set ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The one from Best Buy?
Yeah, I bought that at Best Buy. And then when the new Omen set came out, I wanted it. But when it dropped in price and Amazon price matched, I forgot, Walmart, I ordered it that day. And when it came in a bubble mail, I'm like, what are you thinking? But it came mint. I got lucky. Because the Amazon distribution is only like 2 towns over for me. So it didn't stay on the truck very long.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Votes are tallied. How many we got for Texas Chainsaw?
28.
28. And Sleepaway Camp?
26.
Jeez.
Wow, another super close round. But Martinez Joe takes it. Wow. Ooh, Mid-Level Media said his came in a bubble mailer too, but it was still good. Wow, that's crazy they're shipping like that right now.
I feel like it has to be in a box. Like it's a...
Yes.
Yeah. And that's the part that I hate about with all the stores getting rid of all their merchandise, and every store, even like Best Buy, want to go all online, but they have to learn how to ship stuff.
So for being down 2 to up 2.
Yes.
That's why
now up 4 rounds to 2.
One store I love buying from is Bull Moose in New Hampshire. That's only 30 minutes for me. The one in Salem, New Hampshire, because they know a lot of the stuff goes to collectors. They ship everything in boxes. They ship mailers once in a while, but it depends on what it is. If it's just a regular Amaray, but they're good for collectors.
I've never had a problem with Bull Moose, and with pre-orders, I find that they usually get stuff to me quicker than anybody else do.
Yeah, Bull Moose. If I order from Bull Moose, I get it next day. Because, like I said, the Salem, New Hampshire one's only 30-minute drive for me.
I'm clear in Utah, a few states away, and I still get it really quick.
Wow. Yeah. Nice. All right, you guys. So Martinez Joe is up 4 rounds to 2 going into round 7. Remember, this is a 9-round battle. So Absolute Sublime 1 can tie this back up if he takes rounds 7 and 8. Let's see if he can do it. Round number 7 says, show a horror title that features a child or children. Show a horror title that features a child or children.
I'm doing it.
Go for it.
You know what I'm going to pick, Joe?
Secular Monk says, I rarely have issues with Best Buy shipping. I haven't had an issue with Best Buy shipping, but I try not to do shipping. I do like, I believe Tim and Jagoda said, I wake up super early in the morning and go ahead and order my stuff for pickup. Real Gaming 94 says, I need that Screen 4K Steelbook. I'm not paying $60 to $100 for it.
People are wild.
That's nuts.
It'll come back down. It will.
Yeah. But I wonder what's going on with the slips.
Somebody just mentioned Alice, Sweet Alice. That's one of my favorite movies. I love that movie to death.
Jersey love right there.
I love that movie so much.
All right, both contestants ready to go.
Yeah,
round number 7.
I don't think most people are going to know this one, but I'm going to pick it.
To me, the best child movie ever made.
Best evil killer kid movie.
Let's see it. 1, 2, 3. Show us your titles.
There it is. Yeah, Joe.
Who can kill a child?
AKA Island of the Damned.
Island of the Damned. Best
red team versus blue team.
Yep.
His is limited to 1,000. Mine is non-limited. He got the limited one.
I had to get it. It's my all-time favorite evil killer kid movie. Not enough people know about this one. And I know you, Joe and I, we've talked about this before in the past. I feel like we're the only people that talk about this movie.
I love this movie to death. When it comes to killer kid movies, that is by far best one ever made. If you've never seen it, get on Amazon right now, order that thing. Mondo Macabre. Mondo Macabre released it. Fantastic movie.
Oh, don't remind me, Hope Pop Culture. He says, 4K, sorry about all your Macari issues lately. Yeah.
Oh.
I need my money back pronto.
Well, did you get your money back?
I saw you.
Yeah. Well, the thing about Macari, you have to wait like buyers and stuff. They get like 3 days from the time. Like you have to rate and everything to get your money. So now I got to wait now that I shipped the one title they sent me back. I have to wait till it goes back, and then I got to wait till they say that they received the item.
And that's not an empty box.
I just had an issue on with eBay. Actually, I sold the Wonder Years set. I had 2 of them. I sold it for $250. The guy lived about like 40 minutes from me. He claimed it. He didn't receive it, but it says it was delivered. But I don't know. I messaged the guys like, did you check your neighbor's place?
Right.
So
did you sell your metal one or the cardboard one?
The metal one. I had 2 metal ones actually.
I remember you had. I thought you had 2 metal ones and a cardboard one. Because I almost bought one of the metal ones off of you.
Yeah, I never had the cardboard one. I had the metal one. I almost like the one that I sold was like the brand new still sealed one, which is like nicer condition than the one that I have. My one has like a little bubble on the top.
Yeah.
But I love that set. It's my all-time favorite show. I know they have a remake of that show on now.
So you guys, round number 7 is a tie. So Secular Monk came in with a question. He said, show us your favorite horror comedy. Favorite horror comedy.
It's a good one.
I hate comedies too.
I was thinking about like every time anybody asks me like a family-friendly movie, I don't have like a lot of rom-coms or family-friendly stuff.
I got tons of that. But comedies.
Idle Hands.
Yes, good one.
Idle Hands is great.
Evil Dead 2.
Mid-Level Media says, can you guys do a top 10 Killer Kid movie ranking right now off the top of your heads? Wow.
From a whisper to a scream has a really good evil killer kid.
The Orphan. That's got like Orphan and The Orphanage. I like those 2.
I cannot remember the name. I think it's called The Pit. It's awful. It's the kid that like kills people, throwing them in the pit. Yeah.
KBH27 says, best place to sell movies other than eBay. You've got Macari, Facebook Marketplace, Let Go.
Offer Up.
Yeah, Offer Up.
That's still a thing.
There's some great Facebook groups for
your
that
Instagram page. David Sanders says 115 in the chat. Yes. And if you can hit that like button, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And also all links are down in the description for all 4 YouTubers that are on your screen right now. So if you're not subbed up, definitely hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen from a whisper to a scream, has Vincent Price in it. It's a horror anthology. Has a really good evil killer kid segment.
I was gonna say that one that I like is The Children from Vinegar Syndrome. That's a really good kid movie.
There's also another British children movie too.
There's so many. Anything with creepy kids, I always enjoy.
What was the recent one? The Prodigy was actually pretty good.
I didn't care for it. It didn't make my shelf.
I liked it. I surprised me.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say the same thing. They didn't care for it.
Yeah, it was a good one-time watch, but it wasn't something I could see myself rewatching. I got that on Macari.
This is it for me if I don't get this one. So put your votes in early. I could have won one of these ones if you guys voted early.
I was going to say non-horror, but 4K D-Ray. Did you find this yet?
Oh, no, not the Gleam in the Cube.
Gleam in the Cube?
No, I have not found it yet.
This is an Australian release. A subscriber sent it to me. A subscriber sent it to me for my birthday.
Nice.
You looking for a copy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you care if it's an import or not?
No.
Okay, I can get you one. Message me.
Okay. Cool deal. All right. Well,
right there.
Find your best. All right, so comedy horror title. 1, 2, 3. Show us your titles. Got Snatchers, Killer Clowns.
This is the Everything Blue edition.
Yeah.
With the Arrow Video Steelbook.
Oh, let me go back. So not
Bring
show
it
my
back.
wood mug. Let me hide my face.
I'm ashamed to say that I still haven't seen Killer Clowns.
Neither have
Oh,
I.
wow. What?
I just watched it again like last week. It's one of the earliest horror movies I ever saw.
Yeah.
I picked up the regular Blu-ray at Dollar Tree. I've never bothered with like the Arrow, so I just need to watch it.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I really enjoy it.
Aren't you glad I told you to save Killer Clowns?
Well, you said that for an earlier one, right?
Yeah.
I should have used it then too, I guess.
I looked at every Spirit Halloween looking for that freaking cotton candy gun. I could not find it.
I couldn't find that gun either.
And
People are flipping that on eBay for crazy prices. I'm not going to pay that.
And then somebody, I think this week, somebody this week said that they found it on Orbit's DVD. And I went on there looking for it. I couldn't find it.
Question. Out of all the times I've seen Killer Clowns, do they have names?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they do.
Because I think the only one I remember whose name
Shorty.
I remember hearing was the little one.
Jordy.
Yeah, Shorty.
Probably the most popular one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But there's Clownzilla's the one at the end. There's a few Slim. I have a signed poster actually right here, but I think it's Slim, and then I don't know where the other one is. But yeah, does anybody else remember the names? Slim, Shorty, Clownzilla.
I remember Slim, Shorty, and Slim and Shorty, the ones I always remember.
Yeah, I couldn't help you.
Those have always been my favorites.
I can't believe you guys haven't seen that.
Killer Clowns is a great movie.
Well, that's just like I'm surprised Mid-Level Media still hasn't seen Monster Squad.
What? That's a classic.
It is a classic.
Wolfman's got nards. Come on.
Ooh, Brentomania 89 says, I'm not a fan of horror movies. They bore me.
Well,
what's your favorite genre, Brentomania?
Yeah, this is the wrong battle for you.
Yes, it is. Horror Punk says Slim, Shorty, Jumbo, and Clownzilla.
There
Jumbo.
we go.
I wanted to say Chunky or something. I couldn't remember that.
Chunky.
Yeah. Close, Jumbo.
Yeah.
Big Half says they all have Funko Pops as well.
Yeah.
Well, I think like 3 of them have Funko Pops.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason I knew they had names, is because I saw those.
Mid-Level Media says, I don't know what you're talking about, 4K. Pig comes out this Tuesday. Tons of content off that release alone.
Jeez. Who's releasing that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Nobody
does.
He does know.
RLJE.
Wow.
Is it? That means it's going to be bare bones.
Yeah.
They put out men.
William Wilkinson says, I saw Monster Squad yesterday.
Wow.
Brian Goes Blue says he's got all 4 of the Funko Pops. Oh, and
I'm
Geriatric Geek says Fatso also.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Pig is Pig is Universal.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
It's
Dropped the ball on the
neon.
marketing. Like the Paranormal Activity movie coming out tomorrow. I feel like nobody knows that is even happening. The same thing with Pig. Like nobody really talked about the coming out tomorrow or next week.
I knew Paranormal was coming out, but it's digital. So
they dropped the ball marketing wise though. Like I didn't hear barely anything about it.
Yeah, it was a small rumble. That was about it.
It's a huge franchise.
Yeah, they could pop it in theaters and it would make money just off of the name alone.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it made a Slumber Party remake till Jess told me. I'm like, what? When did that happen?
Dropping the ball marketing wise on a lot of these. I feel like I saw more people mention Slumber Party Massacre remake than Paranormal Activity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ready?
Same
I
here.
think it was mid-level that I found from Paranormal.
How many we got for Killer Clowns?
37.
Snatchers?
7.
Jeez.
that was a given.
Yeah.
That was 7 more than I expected now.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Snatchers.
I thought it was going to be like a -2.
Thank you.
All right, so there you have it. Absolute Sublime 1 has finally made his way back onto the board since he's been down since round number 2.
You had a 4-0 run.
7. Yes. So here we are, 4 rounds to 3 going into round number 8. I want to thank all 114 for hanging in there for this hour and 20 minutes of this all horror battle. Thank you guys. Time is one thing you can't get back. So we appreciate you spending it here this Thursday night with us. So let's get into round number 8. Let's see if Jay can bring this one back and tie it up going into round number 9. Round number 8 says, show the best zombie title in your collection. Best zombie title. Says, thank you for having us. No, thank you guys for being here. We will be nothing without the chat. You guys are a huge part of these battles. We have no one to vote. There's no point in these battles at all. So thank you all for being here each and every week. Even on the off week, love when you guys hit me up on Instagram or here on YouTube itself saying, hey, where's the battle? Is there a battle tonight? Trust me, you guys, I love it just as much as you all love it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoy this content. Crunch Butt Steak says, is Jeepers Creepers consider a monster or slasher?
Both.
Yep. Both.
Tim says, it's not the best, but I recommend watching Anna and the Apocalypse this Christmas time.
That's a fun one.
That's
a lot of fun.
One. Hey, Jay, you going obscure or more mainstream?
Mainstream. The obscure ones have been burning me.
Okay.
Video J81 says, Dawn of the Dead 80s and the remake and Zombie are the best zombie titles.
Is Train to Busan, more obscure? I don't think it is. I feel like it's pretty well known, right?
That's pretty well known.
But I don't know for this audience, maybe not. I don't know.
Brian says, too bad Jay already picked Dead Alive for this question.
Is it a zombie movie though?
Dead Alive? Yeah, not really.
No, I think it's more like, I feel like Infected is a separate genre. Like 28 Days Later is the rape virus that's infected, but people lump them all together.
Yeah, people lump all of that together. Just like, I'm
going to show this. This isn't my pick, but I got this from Spider Geek because you mentioned it earlier. I wanted to show it. It's Day of the Dead signed George A. Romero. I was like, I'm going to get this. I'm going to have to pay for it, and it was worth it. So thank you, Spider Geek.
I remember when you bought that from him. I was so jealous.
I had to jump on it. I wanted that. Dude, all the stuff was flying when he was selling the stuff, so I had to get it when I could.
I tried buying stuff the first, second, third, fourth, and probably fifth time that he sold stuff, and I've never been able to buy anything from him.
All right. Both contestants ready to go. Round number 8 says, show the best zombie title in your collection. 1, 2, 3. Show us your titles. Train to Busan.
I was thinking that, but I wasn't sure if anybody was enough people would know it. But Train to Busan is classic for sure. Great modern zombie movie. But I had to go old school Dawn of the Dead. The Arrow Video Window Box edition.
How is the
Dawn of the Dead?
What was it?
Is that one Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah, Dawn, the original.
Yeah. I was actually going to go with Lucio Fulci's Zombie.
That's a great one too.
That's a good one.
If you were going to go obscure, that's what I was going to go with.
I feel like that's not obscure though. I feel like you got to know that one. That's like one of the most well-known zombie movies.
Well, yeah. Most people, I was honestly thinking that you're going to pull Night of the Living Dead. The thing, I love that window box edition because that window box edition, when those were coming out,
I wish they still did those.
I was gonna say the place in the UK that actually had those stores caught on fire. So that set, actually the amount that was actually released of it, the number is not actually correct because a lot of those got burnt in a fire.
So you're saying I got a real rare one?
That's one of the rarer ones. Is the Dawn of the Dead one. That's why that one, if you looked at it online when they sold on the secondary markets, that one was always going for more than the rest because of that fire that at the Arrow warehouse.
I didn't know that. I just assumed it was one of the more popular titles.
No, it's because of that one. They don't know how many actually made it out. So it's not. I think that one was only limited to 3,000 or 4,000, and they don't really know how many actually sold and how many were in that warehouse.
That's interesting. That's why I didn't know that.
That's one of the rare.
I always loved the edition, but now I appreciate it even more.
I was gonna say, if you want to sell it,
nope.
With that 30 Days a Night steelbook.
Oof. You're picking some of my favorites. I've been looking for that steelbook for you though. I hope one day that it pops up and you can get one as well. I
was gonna say, if anybody has one, I'll pay up to $200 for that thing. That's
I've never seen anybody else on here have that. That's like the only one that I've never seen anybody else have.
When I tried to show that to Down to Movie one time, it took me days just to find an image online in the Google images just to even show them what that steelbook looked like. I mean, I was going through your videos, just trying your old steelbook videos from your old channel, trying to find when you first showed
years
that.
ago.
Yeah, trying to find it so I could show it to Rick, saying, Rick, if you ever find this, please.
Ooh, Tim says Train to Busan is so damn great. It's a shame Peninsula was nowhere close to as good. Also, I just grabbed that same Dawn of the Dead off Facebook Marketplace for $2.
Holy
smokes.
My God. That's amazing.
Mr. Yeah, and Train to Busan is supposed to be coming out with an American remake of it. It's horribly.
Wasn't it? There's an animated one too, right? In the Train to Busan universe.
Yeah, I think there is an animated one.
I didn't see that one. I did see Peninsula. I didn't hate it, but it definitely pales in comparison to Train to Busan.
Yeah, it's very CGI heavy, but I thought it was still good.
You know what? I watched an animated version of Night of the Living Dead. It was,
that animated.
I tell you what, it had some good gore in there for like an animated movie. It was gorier than I expected.
I've been wondering if that's any good or not.
I mean, they have good voice actors too. I think it was Josh Duhamel is in there. A few other recognizable people, but I mean the animation isn't great, but there's some good gore in there for an animated movie. I was surprised.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I almost bought a copy of it, and I didn't. I passed on. I was just like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it.
David Sanders says Martinez Joe, remind us where that tick pre-order.
Vinegar Syndrome.
Vinegar Syndrome. It's a 4K release of it. They
have Isabel. I'm sorry.
They have the limited. I was gonna say they have the limited edition box that comes out like the Beastmaster and Six String Samurai. That's the magnetic box, or you can get the regular slip version. I actually bought both releases, just so I can have both releases of Ticks because I love that film. But Vinegar Syndrome, they just started. They shipped them out for subscribers the beginning of this week, and now everybody else is today. They started shipping them out.
That's a beautiful addition for Beastmaster, but like when I rewatched it, it doesn't live up to my memory of it when I watched it as a kid.
No, I have the slip version of Beastmaster, but Six String Samurai, I have the magnetic box of it.
Yeah, I've got the magnetic box set for it. I'm thinking about letting it go. It's a beautiful edition, but I'd rather watch Conan the Barbarian if I'm going to watch something like that.
Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of Beastmaster back in the day. I
like the second one, I think, better, which is, cheesier. I have more memories of that. I still have the VHS tape for it.
Yeah, I was going to pass on Beastmaster, but Marie wanted to check it out. She said, my dad used to like that movie, so can we buy it? I'm like, all right. But if it wasn't for that, I would have totally passed on it. I would have never even picked it up.
I'm ready.
I heard Rip Torn was a real jerk during filming.
Yeah.
James Moyner says, if anyone is interested in a weird zombie film from the 80s called Raiders of the Living Dead, where kids fight zombies with a laser from a Laserdisc player.
Sounds wild. Do they have to flip the disc?
I've never even heard of that movie.
No one has. That sounds interesting, though.
Yeah.
All right. So counts are in. How many do we got for Train to Busan?
16.
And Dawn of the Dead.
38.
Wow.
Oh,
tied up.
I counted like 5 times.
See, that's why I didn't pick Train to Busan. I wasn't sure enough people would be that familiar with it. I think it's well known enough. I think it's definitely one of the more popular recent zombie movies.
Yeah, but when it comes to Dawn of the Dead, that's
a classic for sure.
Yeah,
it's hard to beat.
Yeah,
And thank you for dropping the knowledge on the factory burning down. That's pretty amazing.
Yep. Good luck.
All right.
Quick round right here,
good luck.
Jay.
Quick question coming in from Jeff Overing. He says,
Wrong
favorite
side.
Stephen King movie.
Favorite Stephen King movie. That's such a great one. I always talk about underrated ones. Like Storm of the Century is a miniseries that I feel is underrated from him. It doesn't have a Blu-ray release. That deserves it. Night Flyer too.
Storm of the Century. I call it Snore of the Century.
Oh, I love the heck out of it. It's a bit of a slow burn, but I think it's totally worth it. Totally creepy, atmospheric.
I was gonna say the one that I like is Rose Red. That's one that I've always enjoyed.
All right, you guys, we are an hour and 30 minutes in, and here we are in round number 9. It is all tied up, 4 rounds to 4. Jay has just brought it back. Here we are. Let's round out this all horror special presentation we have for you guys tonight. Thank you for hanging in there, the 110 who are still here. If you haven't hit that like button and you enjoy the content, please hit the like button before we get out of here. It will be greatly appreciated. But nonetheless, let's get into round number 9. Let's finish this thing out. The question says, show a title where the producer or director is also seen in the movie. Show a title where the producer or director is also seen in the movie.
A lot of George Romero cameos.
Yeah.
Stephen King.
Mm-hmm. I'd pick Maximum Overdrive for this one.
Oh, good one.
Oh, yeah, some Hitchcock is getting mentioned.
Oh, Mr. Rigby, this is what I had been thinking all night. Tim, when are we going to see you battle? You have a great collection, but Tim is the guy with tons of facts and knowledge. So I don't know if I'd rather just have him up here one night, even if he didn't want to vote count, you know, just talking between the rounds, giving us some knowledge on the movies that are being pulled, because he's got a ton of knowledge from what goes on in the chat. So I would love to have Tim and Mr. Rigby as well. Would be great to have up here. We got Mika M saying loved Rose Red. Dale on Movie says A Nightmare on Elm Street. Tim says he is down. I'm up for it whenever. All right. Cronenberg as Doctor. Wes Craven, Scream or Nightmare. Scream, great cameo. Nightmare on Elm Street again.
John Carpenter in Body Bags.
Movie Hunter 2020 says almost every Stephen King film. Any Hitchcock. Blu-ray Nate, are you getting into the costume this weekend? Anything? You be dressing up?
Yeah, so I decided to not get a new costume, but I'm doing 2 that I've done in the past. So for my family Halloween party, my girlfriend and I dressed up as nuns. And then last year, I was Danny from Midsummer in like the dress and the flower crown. So I might pull that back out again this year.
Okay. I haven't dressed up in a couple years. I enjoy it though.
I love it.
I'm not even sure exactly what I'm gonna do yet.
It's on a Sunday, so it's kind of like,
Yeah.
unless you go out Saturday.
Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be a ton of parties Saturday night. Ooh, David Sanders, A Quiet Place is a good one. The Big Half says Creep Show, The Lonesome Death of Jordy Verrill. Cabin Fever. Some great titles, you guys. Mizzy E says M. Night is in most of his movies. Just saw Old. He was in it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about M. Night.
Old yet. Probably not missing much anyway.
Old was probably my least favorite from him.
Oh, Mr.
I'm a
Rigby,
little-
you are super late. He says, I'll come on when Jess starts her YouTube. Jess has had a YouTube channel.
I have like 10 videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Link is down in the description. Takes you straight to it. Go ahead and subscribe. She's got some great haul videos on there.
I've got to subscribe to Blu-ray Nate.
Yeah, I've got a
Blu-ray
couple of
Nate-
videos up.
Yeah, he's got a few up
Well,
there.
you have some videos. Didn't know you had a YouTube.
I had to take a hiatus for a little bit, so I haven't put one up in about a month, but I've got some stuff that I'm working on. I'm still getting the hang of it, so it's pretty amateurish and rough right now, but it's fun.
Yeah, it's all about talking movie collecting.
Yep. And like anything else, the more you do it, the better you get at it. More comfortable you'll start to feel.
I think
couldn't
my
find
link
it.
is under Miss Jess in the description too, so if anybody sees it in there.
I couldn't find the title I was looking for. I'm like, man, I got too many D's.
All right. So let's finish it out, you guys. Round number 9 says show a title where the producer or director is also seen in the movie. 1, 2, 3. Show us your titles. Signs versus Maximum Overdrive.
I said maximum.
There you go,
overdrive.
Jess. Yeah.
This to me was so creepy. I saw it in the theaters, and when they had the birthday party scene, the whole theater jumped. And then I watched it again in my fraternity, and there was like 10 guys. We're real macho back then, and we had the lights off, and I feel like we're all a little freaked out watching this one.
No, the one I was looking for was Dusk Till Dawn.
That's a
Quentin
good one.
Tarantino. I couldn't find it. I searched over and over. I'm like, I have it. It's somewhere.
That's gonna get a 4K release.
I know. I'm waiting for that. I'm so excited. That's Steelbook.
Isn't that another? Oh, sorry. Isn't that another one that's been announced forever on 4K and then just no news?
Yeah.
I feel like Geek Gab. I see him doing all the leaks, and he seems to be pretty right. He I want to say like maybe a month ago announced it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Steelbook with Selma Hayek on it. I love that Steelbook. I
think Durant Cinema showed a steelbook like that with Selma Hayek on it. I want that so badly, but it goes for like crazy money.
Yeah, I saw it on his Steelbook collection, and I was like, I want that.
I saw that too. I messaged him actually about that. It's like, where'd you get that?
Got Hunter Dean says just sub to Jess and Nate's channels. Awesome. Thank you for doing that. Jeff Overing says, yes, saw that in theater signs, and my cousin screamed so loud everyone was laughing. Dilated Entertainment, Maximum Overdrive, since it's King's only directed film. Chandler says Signs needs a 4K. I agree with that. Birthday party scene.
Yeah, I'll never forget that. The whole theater jumped, and then I remember, we're all tough dudes hanging out watching this, and everybody was a little freaked out.
I watched it as a kid, and I couldn't finish after that. I couldn't finish the movie. It took me like another 10 years to watch it.
KBH says still waiting for The Abyss and True Lies. Aren't we all?
I feel like those are like two of the most wanted 4K releases. Even True Lies doesn't have a Blu-ray release.
I know. Neither. I've been waiting for The Abyss for forever. I love the Abyss.
Me too. I love both of them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We also have the new Sex and the City 6th season and 2 film collection coming this Tuesday, says Mid-Level Media. So he can't wait to do his physical media report and his Blu-ray hunt video on Tuesday. Can't wait to see how many of these awesome titles he buys on Tuesday. Man, he might melt his card come Tuesday.
Tony, are you getting the Target exclusive Sex and the City?
Real Gamer 94. I'm subscribed to everyone on the panel's channel.
Thank you, Real Gamer 94.
Thank you.
I was gonna say I'll have to get it so I can get rid of my Sex in the City with the slip on Blu-ray here.
Oh wow!
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, with a nice hollow foil slip.
It's a nice slip cover.
I was gonna say I've actually seen that the whole series and both movies 3 times straight through. It's a great show. I thought it was a great show.
I was dating a girl back in the day who made me watch it, and I thought it was dreadful.
I
like the one chick. I think Charlotte. She was the only one that I kind of like.
Yeah, I actually caught it like
from horror to Sex in the City.
Yeah, one of the mid seasons, I sat down and I started watching it. I thought it was actually funny, so I actually went back and just started watching it, binge watching it, and I actually liked it. It wasn't bad.
Now, this is true. David Sanders says there are some nice special edition Yellowstone season 1 through 3 coming Tuesday if anyone watches.
Best show on right now.
Never
love
seen
that show.
That show films. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep talking over you, but that Yellowstone films just right down the street from where I live, or the first 3 did, so I got to see a bunch of the filming.
Okay.
That's amazing. Kelly Riley. I was hoping you'd ask a question about something British. Eden Lake, and she's in Yellowstone, but
I was gonna say
is a punch in the gut.
When I was thinking at work, I'm like, if they talk if one of the questions would have been foreign film, I was gonna pull Eden Lake.
Love that one. Kelly Riley and Michael Fassbender.
Yep. Or I was gonna pull that or Hounds of Love.
That's one you recommended me that I actually really love. Yep. I've been meaning to do a review for it. I actually wrote some notes down and then I just never did it because I suck.
I was gonna say that movie was nominated for 29 awards and actually won 21 of them.
Wow.
In China and Australia that year in 2016.
Australia's killing it with the horror.
Yeah.
Australia, New Zealand, and then Argentina have really released some really good ones in the past few years.
I was gonna say one that I like from Australia is Wakewood. Wormwood. Sorry.
Wormwood. Yeah.
Wormwood.
Loved Ones is one that I really love from Australia. It came out a few years ago.
Loved Ones is fantastic.
I'm ready.
All right, we're ready to go. Let's finish this thing on out. Round number 9.
Battle, Joe.
What did we have for Maximum Overdrive?
21.
Signs?
Counted 4 times. 31.
Woo! Take that for your 25% chance to win.
Wow.
Awesome.
So big shout out to Absolute Sublime 1 for coming back in the last 3 rounds and taking all 3 to be tonight's winner in this horror collection battle.
It should have been 9 rounds. I'm glad that it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it was 11 because there was 2 ties.
Yes. Yep.
Could have gone 12.
Yep.
But that was a fun time. I want to do this more, like more horror ones too. I think there's a lot of obscure ones. Like I was kind of not sure to pick which ones because I wasn't sure what ones people would know or not. But I'm real glad that we both picked Who Can Kill a Child because that is such an amazing evil killer kid movie, and everybody needs to watch that one.
Yeah, and like I said, even between rounds, you and me both pulled out titles to show that were kind of more obscure that people should know about. So.
I know people were saying, they haven't seen this one, they're not going to vote, but you should see it. Autopsy of Jane Doe, Devil's Candy, both of those ones. If you're into horror for the past decade, watch those movies.
Yeah, totally agree.
This was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for doing this. Thank you, Jess, Blu-ray Nate, for counting the votes as well, and 4K D-Ray.
Yes, thank you to both my vote counters. Thank you, Martinez, Joe, Jay. You guys messaged me super early saying, hey, we want a horror battle. We made it happen. Yes. So thank you. I'm glad we did it. I do wish we could have did it on Sunday, Halloween, but I know everybody's got things to do. So here we are. It was an awesome battle. 2 ties, some great titles being pulled, a lot of stuff that people haven't seen. So definitely appreciate that. Everybody's been asking for it for a while. Let's see some titles that most people don't think of or haven't seen, and it happened tonight. So awesome job. Martinez Joe took 4 rounds straight.
He was down.
And Jay came back with 3 rounds.
I had to come back. Yeah.
Awesome battle.
I give a horror movie recommendation for everybody to check out. It is The Taking of Deborah Logan. Super creepy found footage movie. If old people didn't scare you before, this will do it.
Yeah. That's
it got a Blu-ray release, and I don't think most people even know that it got a Blu-ray release. It really went under the radar. But definitely check out The Taking of Deborah Logan. Super creepy.
Yep. Totally agree.
All right. So there we are, you guys. An hour, 45 minutes. Thank you to the 95 that are still here. You guys, I want to say thank you to everybody that's up here on the panel, everyone in the chat for voting, taking the time out to watch the stream. Thank you for being here. I hope everyone enjoys their Halloween weekend, has a lot of fun. Please be safe out in these streets. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of people masked up. So you never know. Watch your 12, watch your 6. But nonetheless, have a great time. Until next week, we will have another battle for you. Just want to say thank you once again to everybody. Till the next time, we are out of here.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Good night.